Look, when it comes to landscape photography, there is a rule that I really want to stress. Follow it almost religiously. You can have the occasional religious doubt, be my guest, but for the most part, believe believe in the rule of thirds, okay? Particularly when it comes to the landscape. One of the most common problems people have when it comes to landscape is where they're putting the horizon line. And let me just give you an example. I'm here in Hood River, Oregon. It's a beautiful summer day. On the roadside ditches along the way, we've got some purple vetch, and there sits Mount Hood in the background. Now, let's set this up. I'm shooting f/22. Why? Because it's a storytelling image. Everything I want to be sharp. I'm at about 35 millimeters on the focal length. And here's classic bullseye and split horizon line. We got half sky, half flowers, and of course the mountain right smack dab in the middle. For the most part, this is pretty common execution by a lot of amateur photographers. So how do we improve it? You might be thinking to yourself, I wouldn't touch a thing. Well, I'm going to make a suggestion that you do. Consider in the first part, coming down low. Okay, we're going to put more emphasis on those flowers. We're going to move just a touch, a bit. I'm going to bring these flowers out over here just a little bit higher, over there, which I can do. I am, after all, in charge of my composition. And with the mountain off-centered a bit, take a look at the new composition. We've moved that horizon line near the top third. And the reason is because interest is greatest, in my estimation, in the lower 2/3, that being the vetch, the purple flowers. The mountain's there, regardless. And the sky is nice too, but let's really emphasize the foreground so we give it more time and attention in the overall frame. But before we move on, I want to stress one more thing, and that is this. With so many compositions that you'll come across, you must pay attention to the fine print, as I refer to this in my book, Bryan Peterson's Field Guide to Understanding Composition. And that fine print means simply this. You see the big, huge ads in the newspaper or on the internet, as the case might be, and it said 80% off. And you think, whoa, I'm heading down to the store now. And you didn't read the fine print. You get down there and you find out it's 80% off on one specific item or on one specific size, or it's 80% off in the year 2019. You know, something like that. There's always a fine print, and you end up being disappointed. Well, you have fine print in a lot of your pictures, believe it or not, and we have one here. I'm not sure if any of you noticed it, but it's what we call a subtle contrast shift. It's a very small thing, but let me point it out to you. Take a look. It's right here, right there. Okay, that's got to go. So I'm going to remove it. And now that it's gone, let's take a look one more time. Another photo and action. Okay, take a look at that. Look at the two images side by side. The one with the fine print and the one without the fine print. I think you'll agree your eye no longer goes to the fine print. Again, it's the small things that will come back and haunt you when it's all said and done. You're excited to get the big picture, and you didn't look at the small little details before pressing that shutter. So just something to keep in mind, and until next time, this is Bryan Peterson reminding all of you to read the fine print, and you keep shooting.